Welcome, Rare Hunters, and today we have a grading return video. But first, few updates to the studio. As you can see behind me, I have the last publicized work of Kazuki Takahashi. It was Secret Reverse. It's a story about Spider-Man and Iron Man who go to a convention in Japan, and Kazuki wrote it, so you know there's going to be a card game battle. Over here, there it is. This was one in the Sauce TCG mystery packs, the latest ones, and it is by Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub. You can find both of them on Instagram. I believe Sauce is coming out with another mystery pack lineup, so stay tuned for that. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub does all kinds of cat bombs, all kinds of artwork like that. It's commission based, but this one was one. I'm actually commissioning some others to be put over in the other corner. So that being said, let's get to the grades. Now I contacted Mana, throughout the course of my grades and everything like that, and I can tell you one thing: they definitely stay in contact with you. They, one of the things that I like is the fact that they work with you on your grades and whatnot. And so one of the things that I wanted to kind of point out is the fact that that's what they do. They do stay in contact with you. You actually get to see your grades, not just what the grades were, but like an actual photo of it. If you like the suspense, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you like to know what your cards are going to do or how they're going, like I said, they stay in contact with you throughout the whole process. So I'm just going to load the Mana Studio real quick. And then we can continue. So in the Mana Studio, through Mana Grading, you get to see your cards, but you also get to see the notes as to why the cards got the grades they got. Sometimes there's no notes needed because it's pretty self-explanatory. Other times they actually kind of let you know. And as I go through the cards, you'll know. They also told me that there's a giveaway for you folks. Now, if you like the presentation of the Mana cards and you kind of want to keep it for your personal collection, I would definitely sit there and say, hey, let's go ahead and grade with them. I like them. They've got bulk submissions now, as low as like $12.50 for what is it? Also comes with really nice packaging. So anyways, it comes with for like $12 you can get like 100 plus cards for $12.50. And if you use code Rare Hunter, you could also get an additional 10% off your grading submission. So really good. All you have to do is go to mana.com and all the information is there. The submission process was really, really easy. So we're going to take both these stacks and we're going to start with this side. Take the camera, get it out of the bubble wrap. Now I also sent several cards that weren't just Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! To them to grade. I tried tricking up their algorithm with a Spider-Man card, as well as some other comic book cards, and they actually got featured on Instagram. So check out their link on Instagram to be able to see exactly what it is that they thought of my cards. So we're going to start with this card. I do not know what it is, so we're going to cover the whole grade up. We're going to start with Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now, if I remember sending this in, I don't remember the exact grade I got on it, but I do know I was hoping for a really good grade. This was a clean card. Shout out to Crowbot66. I made a trade with him and got this card because it was hard to pull. I pulled a Dark Magician Girl. That was a lot easier than this. So, let's see. It got centering. We can see the surface, centering. So we can see we got two 9.5s and centering in corners and two 10s, surface and edges. So for Mana, that means it got a 10, Gem Mint 10. We're going to add this to the collection of 10s that I have for my Red Eyes. Now this right here is Pokemon card. Like I said, they said they sent in some gifts, so, or giveaways, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that. But we have a Celebrations Charizard. I have one as a 9. Let's see what this one gets. 9.5. About the only thing that was really off was the centering, but you can tell it's kind of top to bottom. And on the website, it actually does tell you what those centering grades were. So I come over to the website, and it says this was very close to a 10, except for a tiny speck of damage. And I'm going to go ahead and show you I'm going to do a screenshot of this. I'll actually show you where they saw the damage. They actually, on the photo, mark a little X by the damage. So this one, the centering, just overall wasn't horizontal. It looked like, it looked like the front was the worst, and it was the vertical alignment. So next card is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It is an English print, I can tell. So we go, and oh, my collector's rare Rescue Rabbits. That is a pretty card. Let's see. It got 8.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. Stands to reason. Minimum 9. And I got a 9.5. Alrighty. And again, you can go through and look at the different cards and see on your stash through the Mana Studio what the cards got. This is a Japanese card. This might be the one I sent for my son. It is. This is my son's card. He just recently started up his channel, so he might do a little review on it too. Who knows? But it got a 9 and a 10, 9.5, 9.5. Well, we know that 2 10s equals a 10, and it got a 9.5. Probably because this centering was a 9. If it was a 9.5, it probably would have got a 10. But not bad. I think my son will be very appreciative of it. Now, this is a Magic the Gathering card I sent, and this came from a basic starter deck, I guess, if you want to look at it from a Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh standpoint. And so I just submitted it just to see. It looks pretty as a foil. I particularly like the dark elements and whatnot, but they got a 10 on centering, 8.5 on edges, surface is 9.5, corners are 9, and I got a 9.5. So it looks like it's an average type deal. All right, moving on. We got, I kind of spoiled it. This is a Blue Eyes White Dragon I pulled from the Korean LOB. And as you can tell, it looks beautiful slabbed up. So I'm really proud to have an LOB. Yes, Korean, but it's slabbed up. So I'm happy about that. Now this is an English Yu-Gi-Oh card. So, now this was graded. I'll pop up the image of it. But this was graded from PSA as a 6. At the time, I didn't know why. I thought it was just because it was a reprint, 2010, 2017 reprint. But I sat there and took a look at it, and I couldn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it might have had some alignment issues or centering issues, but overall, it looked great. Should have gotten at least an 8. So here we got an 8.5. So everything got 8. So surface got an 8, edges got an 8, corners got a 9. So a 9? Let's find out. Oh, we got an 8. Okay. Now, I do remember I read this, and it sat there and said that they found a small dent or like a impression on the foiling. And I know PSA, if you look at their website, pretty much any kind of damage like that automatically drops it down to a 6. Doesn't matter. I mean, that thing could be flawless otherwise. It'll still be a 6. So moving on, here we have a Derek Jeter SP. Okay, now we're going into the baseball cards, but this card in its own right is rare. So if it gets a really good grade, it's going to be even rarer. And there's the front of it. I remember looking at this, and I was like, I can get paper cut from how sharp these were. So we have surface of 10, corners of 10, edges were a 9, centering is 9.5. So what do you think? 9.5? 10? 9.5. Now, yes, I did look at these grades, but it's been a while. I haven't, they ship it out and everything like that. It's not that long, but what wound up happening was with life being as busy as it is, this is a King Griffey Jr. Bobblehead, if I remember. But anyways, the point of the matter is with everything going on, I forgot the grades. So this is kind of a reveal for me too, even though I know basically what happened. Ooh, centering is so. Oh yeah, you can tell the centering is way off on that one. Edge is 9, surface is 9.5. 10 is perfect, and I got a near mint 9. Not bad, not bad indeed. This card right here is a Power Blast Deadpool. As you can see, it's a Power Blast. It was I think the last one, 16 out of 18. So there's like total of 18 in the set, and I sent this in. This one looked perfect. I mean, but when it got there, it graded a 6. And I asked them why did it grade a 6, and they sat there and said because it was just really filthy on the surface. And these Power Blast cards have some really intense gloss, so yeah, it probably could have attracted a lot of dirt. And they don't clean the cards, so I had it cleaned, and it got regraded. And so let's see what the grade is. Well, looks like the surface got cleaned up pretty well, and it came back a 9. So a Deadpool Power Blast 9. Beautiful card, very beautiful. This next card is a Spider-Man from Maximum Carnage Part 5. This card right here is featured on the Mana Gradings Instagram post. I think the most recent one. And so let's see what kind of grade it got. I remember reading the notes that centering was an issue on this. So let's see. Centering is a 9. There you go. Edges a 10. Surface is 9.5. Surface. So what? 9.5, 10? 9.5. If one of those was a 10, it would have been a 10. But I mean, it's still a beautiful card. It was showcased and on their website as one of my cards that was trying to trick them up. And so we got another card. This one looks to be also Japanese, so this would be my Ash Blossom Ultimate Rare. And yes, it is pulled straight from the Rarity Collection. Let's see what the grades are. We've got an 8.5 for centering, which is really uncommon for Japanese cards. Edges 9.5, surface 9.5, corners 9.5. With all those 9.5s, we're going to say 9.5. And it is a 9.5. Still a beautiful card. Alright, this is a Pokemon card. So I would assume that this is the only other Pokemon card I'm missing is my Mew. So let's see, Celebrations Mew. And it is. Alrighty. That is a gorgeous card. So let's see what we got. Ooh, 8.5 on centering, 10, 10, 10. Everything else got a 10. So a 9.5 because of the 8.5 for the grading or for the centering. Oh, no, it's a 10. So in this video, we have two 10s. We have my Red Eyes Black Dragon. And yeah, so I believe this is one of the two gifts. One was for me and one was for you guys as a giveaway. Oh, Rayquaza VMAX Japanese. And I actually have an alternate art of this, so hoorah. Alrighty, let's take a look at it. Centering is 9.5, edges is 10. 10, 10. Based on Mew, we know this is going to be a 10. And it is a 10. That is amazing. One of the things I wanted to really kind of point out is when it comes to all the when if you were trying to sell these cards, you wouldn't be able to use PSA price points because it's not PSA. While they do apparently have the same grading standards and technology as PSA, to expect to be able to sell it at a PSA level is unrealistic. Simply because they're really new to the scene. Not a lot of people know them, and nobody's going to really, it's going to take time to build a trust that these cards deserve, that the grading company deserves, because so far I love the connection, the conversations between myself and the company, and I love the fact that they are collectors. I tried tripping them up. I really did. I threw in different languages. I threw in different rarities. I threw in different cards, collector cards, trading cards, trading card games. And so they were stepping up. So I'm going to do another submission. This time we're going to try a little different, a little more variety, maybe some dead sets. Before we get to our last card, I was really trying to test them. And so I sent them an Eureka. This Eureka came from the same person that that sent cards to Ruxin34 in his Shadow games. I reached out to him a while back and got some cards from him. This, of course, is a Red Eyes Eureka. Let's see what happened. Oh, right there. You can sit there and see Red Eyes Black Dragon, Eureka, not authentic. But they still graded it. Corners were 7. But for a homemade card to get a 9, that is spectacular. So I will let you know if Duelist Kingdom cards ever kind of comes back. Because right now I heard that they're not printing cards at the moment. They're not, doing the Eurekas, but a 9 is spectacular. All right, to our last card, and this is the giveaway. So in the comments, I want you to let me know, have you graded with them? What was your response? What was your experience and everything like that? Because I'm really, liking them. They're a lot more, they're like PSA, but, friendlier, And I like the fact that they're collectors. So we're going to do hashtag Mana V PSA. Put that in your comments. Let me know how you're doing. Like the video. Be subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, consider it. Check out my other videos. Give me an honest review. I respond to as many comments as I can. And on that note, we do have a 100 subscriber special coming up. We're going to be going through the past, opening up products that really kind of define the channel. And we do have giveaways to kind of show you some of the giveaways that we have for our special. I have graded slabs that are part of the giveaways on that. I have poll games. You name it. We're going to be opening up stuff. We're going to have fun. We're going to celebrate 100. So, that being said, let's take a look at the giveaway, the gift from Nana. It is a birthday Pikachu. Like I said, hashtag PSA V Mana. Because I think Mana is really starting to get my business. Sorry for the dirt on my nails. I was working in the yard earlier. And we have a Mana 10, Gem Mint 10, Pokemon Birthday Pikachu from Celebrations. And there you go. Okay. So, this is our giveaway. So, let me know. Like I said, when I'm editing, you're going to see a bunch of different graphics and all this. But, honestly, between me and you, I'm just happy to get another 10. My first 10 was a Red Eyes, and it seems to be pretty consistent now. So, except for, the Eureka. The Eureka didn't get a 10, but still really well. So, until next time, peace.